Well, hey, it says I'm live. Hello, everyone. Hey, hi, Pippa. Hi, Linda. Thanks, Pippa. It's good to be home in a way. I'm kind of bummed about having to go back to work, though. We can hardly see this in there. This camera picks up light too well. My ex-girlfriend and her son, they live next door, and so they came over and took care of him for me. I paid him $50 to take care of him for the week. Hi, Jennifer. But yeah, he really missed me. I can tell. He was he's glad I'm home. He was probably the only reason I really wanted to come home anyway was to see him. I was enjoying myself way too much. Oh yeah, he's talking to me. He hardly leaves me alone. And hello, Jennifer Cudden. How are you? Welcome to my channel. I don't think I've ever seen you before. After I abandoned him, I didn't abandon him. I'm probably sure he thinks I did. Hey, Brian. So yeah, just working on my custom of Hank here. I'm getting a little bit done. The confetti is going slowly, very slowly. I didn't do any diamond painting at all. I even took one with me when I went, and I didn't do any while I was there. Kind of feel bad I didn't do any. Oh, well, thank you so much, Jennifer. That's awesome. Hope you've enjoyed them. Okay, yes, we got a Jen, and a Jennifer. Okay, we can do that. Oh, yes, the animal video. That was, you know what? That was the funniest time of the whole vacation. Those stupid llamas, they were just everywhere. And they would follow you and they'd stare in your windows. And it's like you'd wake up in the middle of the night and you'd see llamas looking in your window when there's really none there. Yeah. Hi, Evie. And hi, Danielle. I have lag. I know my focus goes nuts. This thing autofocuses so much. If I just move the slightest bit, it autofocuses, and it's kind of on my nerves. It might be bit rate. I don't know how to do a better bit rate. My laptop probably could stand to be restarted too. So it actually is kind of feeling a little warm, but I do have a cooling pad under it, so I don't know. Hi, Diamond Painting Dreamer. I am working on my Hank custom. It's for those that haven't seen it, I have a custom of Hank, and that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working in this little area right here around the bottom of his nose. Yeah, Yvonne, that was so funny. That, oh my lord, I laughed so hard after that trip. That we laughed about that for the next whole day. Oh, that's good. You got it fixed, Danielle. I was afraid it was something on my end, but I don't know if there's anything I could do to fix it, to be honest. I mean, I've got good Wi Fi here. I paid for like extra high speed, and so it shouldn't be an issue as far as my internet connection goes. So yeah, one of the highlights of the weekend was actually pretty funny. If you watched my video about the trip, you see that they had a water slide for my granddaughter, this big inflatable water slide. Well, I guess later on in the day, we let the kids play on it most of the day, and later on in the day, we had the adults, my son and me, and more of the people his age decided we're all going to go on it and have fun. And some of the kids stayed on. Well, I'm climbing up the ladder of this thing, and there's this little boy behind me. And I had my GoPro camera. I do have a lot of GoPro footage from the water slide that I didn't include in the video. And I had my GoPro camera on a strap on my head. And this little boy looks at me and he's like, I know you. You're Diamond Paint with Diamond Dave on YouTube. And I about fell off the ladder. And I'm like, wow, like afterwards I walked over to him and his mom were standing there and I was like, so you see me on YouTube? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, that is so cool. And his mom was like, well, they watch a lot of YouTube, her and her, I guess him and his little sister. And she said, they probably seen you. So yeah, that was kind of like a highlight. Just to have somebody just randomly walk up and say they noticed me and recognized me was kind of really weird. Oh, hi, Donna. Didn't see you sneak in there. I guess I was too busy diamond painting and telling a story that I didn't look up. Yeah. So yeah, that was a wow moment. I'm still kind of blown away. So yeah, it was a great vacation. Y'all saw the video. It was a lot of fun. It was great to get away, and now I'm kind of half tempted to move to Tennessee and stay there because I just I was having so much fun. Yes, odd but nice. You sure may. Yeah, Pippa, that is kind of odd because I only have like maybe one or two videos that actually do show my face, but my intro video does. So uh, that's quite possible. And if so, maybe he's just really good at remembering faces. How much do you think one should get to pick up a 5-year-old from school, then take them home and watch them for around 2 hours till mom gets home? Are you talking how much per week or how much per day? Um, if I'm picking them up at school, taking them home and watching them for around 2 hours, I'm not charging less than probably 40, $50 a day because they're going to be eating some of your food. They're going to be, utilizing your resources and of course your gas to go get them from school and back. Yeah. Wouldn't say more than $50 a day, probably. Yeah. About 50 a day would be. I mean, what you can do is look into your local daycares and ask them how much they would charge and then on the slightest bit just to be cheaper. Hey, Nana. How are you doing? Oh, you're taking them to their house. Okay. Well, then maybe that would go cheaper. But see, then you got your time you're taking to go to their house and taking away from things you could be doing at your own house. So, still, maybe in that case, you cut off $10 and say $40 a day. Let's. At least that's my opinion. I'm not a daycare expert by any means because because my ex-wife stayed home and watched the kids while I went to work. So just got out of the shower just in time for my live. Well, I'm glad you made it out in time. I didn't want to interrupt your shower if you were comfortable. I mean, if by all means, if you were comfortable in the shower, don't rush back just for me. So I said in my last live I was going to get the t-shirt, and so I got the t-shirt. I got the Storm Area 51 t-shirt. Even though I still think it's a rather dumb undertaking, I want to watch the live feed of it. I have to watch this. What number was I working on? I don't have that one yet. These are so hard to see. Trying to look through confetti to see if I actually have any of a certain one is just a pain. Yeah, well, see, if it's just a friend, odd but nice, I'd be willing to cut a break there. That's only the right thing to do for a friend. I mean, again, they say, though, don't do business with friends and relatives because they're the first ones to mess you over. So, but, at the same time, if you're doing it to help a friend out that really needs the help, I definitely wouldn't overcharge them. Next weekend. What's that, Pippa? What's next weekend? My birthday. That's what's next weekend. My birthday. Yeah. Oh, 50 a week. No. That's way too little for that. I'm not even a babysitter, and I would think it would be an insult if somebody told me they were only going to pay me $50 a week. Ooh. I babysit drunk kids 7 hours a night for 2 nights a week. And I make more than that. Been cleaning house all day and was hot and sweaty. Oh, Jennifer, you haven't, Jen. Okay, got 2 of you there. It started as a meme on the internet as a joke. Some guy started a joke about, let's storm Area 51 and go in there and find them aliens. And he meant it as a joke, but you know how social media is. Bunch of people took it on as a challenge and said, yes, we're going to do this. We're all going to run Naruto style with our chest out and our arms behind us so that we can run faster than the bullets, because that's what he does in the anime. And we're going to get into Area 51 and find them aliens. And a lot of people took it seriously. And this guy has gone on TV since on interviews and said, no, this is a joke. And so, yeah, it's there's still people planning on doing it. And it is September 20th is the date of it. That's about a month from now, a little over a month from now. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in to the wonderful Rambling Live. And don't flatter yourself, Dave. I've been cleaning house all day and was hot and sweaty. Okay, well, hot and sweaty can be a good thing too. Donna, I am working on my custom of Hank. It's an Every Moment custom, and I'm working on that right now. Hello, Cheryl and Tippy Joy. Welcome to the channel. And there is the real Hank, deciding to come see what's going on. Hey, Hank, say hi. Say hi, buddy. Yeah, there he is. Oh, stepped right in my sticky stuff. Yep. He likes to step in the sticky stuff. That's the only place he actually steps when he steps on my canvas, is right on the sticky spot. He doesn't step anywhere else. And now he'll sit right here and be in my way and right in my face. Not for me. I'm fixing to while listening to you. Hank says hi, I'm sure. Even if he could speak, he's too busy being like right in my face, and I don't know why. Hi, Gina. Welcome to my live. I don't think I've seen you in before either. Oh, you're going to diamond paint. Okay. You uploaded a Huracan unboxing today. You're washing laundry. You cooked dinner and did yard work and watching live just what the doctor ordered. Yep. Okay. I got to pick Hank up. He wants to be on my shoulder. And he wants to be in my lap. He's a mess. He never wants attention until I'm putting it elsewhere, and then he wants all of it. He did miss me. I know he missed me, because he's been just like this since I got home on Wednesday. Yes, Lorinda, this is going to be a true 5D painting. It's going to be a true 5D. It's going to have texture and everything. I'm fully convinced that's what it is. It's going to be a true textured 5D to be the very first one. Well, thank you, Cheryl and Tippy Joy. It was a lot of fun making that one. That was a lot of editing. That was a lot of editing. Oh, hi, Peppers. Yeah, he is. He's cute. He's a pain, but he's cute. Speaking of cute, let's all say some prayers for Maggie, that she's doing better. I haven't been able to check up today on any kind of social media, so I don't know if Mrs. Coffee's updated anything, but let's make sure that we send some prayers up for her, because yeah, that didn't sound good the other night. I was actually out driving Lyft, and I was in her live and saw that, and I was blown away. Yes, Jennifer. I guess it must be YouTube, because I'm not showing any issues here on my end, so I don't know if there's a way for me to check my stream quality or not on this screen. I forgot what color I was working on. Donna, I was in between. I was on the outskirts of Kansas City. I was probably coming up to that picture was taken just before you get to the sports complex there, where Arrowhead Stadium and the Royal Stadium are on the left. I was heading west into Kansas City, and I took that picture there. And like right as I got to where the stadiums were, the sky opened up, and I have never driven in rain that heavy in my entire life. That was the heaviest rain, and it just stayed forever. It just never moved out and never got less until I got north of the city. Hi, Jeremy. Oh, that's great to hear, Odd But Nice. I am so glad to hear that. I'm doing great, Jeremy. I've tired. Don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I went back to work Thursday and Friday, but I'm just dreading it. I haven't hardly had any time off since I got back from vacation. It's just been nonstop go, go, go since I got back. Hey, well, hello there, Jennifer Roberts. Oh, are you close to that area, Donna? So far, so good, Jennifer. Sometimes I've had to refresh my modem at homegirls. I'm the only one with hamsters. Oh, that can't be good. Let's not feed the hamsters, folks. I don't want hamsters. I think I've used all that number. No, I haven't. There's one. And there's something from Hank stuck to my canvas. Oh, wow, Jeremy. 15 acres of weed eating? Oh, it's hard enough to do on 1 acre, let alone 15. Oh, okay, Donna. Yeah, that was taken. Like I said, that picture was taken like right there where you're at then. Because, yeah, I took it like right before I got to the stadiums. And right, because I was going to take, uh, what is it, for something. I came in on 70 and I took the bypass around and then took 29 north out. So, um, yeah, it was right there in that area before I got to the stadiums. Well, hey, Dawn Marie. I don't know about a sparkling day, but it has been a nice day. It's hot here today. Yeah, I want to know that too, Jennifer Roberts. Because I know what I'd feel like. I wouldn't be able to feel my hands from all the vibration all day long on that weed eater. Yeah, my hands would be numb. Yeah, 435. Yep, that's it. I used to know all of that. I used to have like every single interstate number memorized and could tell you the number right off the top of my head, but it's been a while. Oh, a fire break. So are you gonna dig like a little trench there to keep it from jumping the trench, or? Wouldn't a herd of goats help? Goats come with their own problems. When I was, I guess I was in middle school, and my dad had died when I was 8, and my mom and I lived there together. We had this guy that he was kind of like a junk dealer. He would just go around to auctions and buy a bunch of junk from auctions, and he'd set up buildings. He'd buy old buildings and just set up junk shops in them all the time. And he set one up across the street from the house, and he was friends with my uncle. And so, he kind of knew my mom through my uncle, and he kept coming over to the house all the time. And so finally, one day, he wanted to give a peace offering to me so that he could have my blessing to date my mom, and he gave us a goat. That was the nastiest animal I've ever owned in my entire life. But this dude gave us a goat. I'm like, what do I want a goat for? I mean, it's like we're not living in like the Old Testament times here, You don't give a goat to like a dowry type thing. Exactly, Pippa. They eat everything you don't want them to. But then they do eat the grass, and the problem is we kept ours chained up on a chain, and we gave him like a barrel to sleep in. And so we had to keep moving the stake over like every other day because he would eat a big circle patch of grass, and then in order to keep it even, we have to move him over a little farther. And that was a pain, just having to go out and move this stupid goat every other day. Oh, he does have goats. Yeah, barter system, Don Marie. Yeah. Yeah, he trading me a goat for my mom. Luckily, my mom had enough sense not to date this guy. He was he was out there. He really was. I think I hit all of the S's. Yes. Yes, this confetti is a complete pain. In a way, I'm almost glad to be done with this one. I've just barely started. No, we didn't make butter or drink the milk. It was a boy goat, so there was no milk. There is kind of, you can see whiskers, and there's the bottom of his chin right there. So yeah, I've kind of found the cat there somewhere. All right, dinner leftovers. Hey, you can send some dinner leftovers to me. I don't have any leftovers here. I cleaned my refrigerator out before I left. Didn't realize how much old food I had in my refrigerator until I cleaned it out. Now it's like bare. There's like 3 beers and some pickles and condiments in my refrigerator right now. Peppers, this is an Ever Moment. This is an Ever Moment custom. Yeah, see, odd but nice. He gave us a goat we couldn't even use, and the stupid goat was, for lack of a better term, he was amorous. He was a very amorous goat. He was like a dog that would hump your leg, only he was a goat that would hump your leg. Oh, thank you so much, Jeremy. Oh, somebody's got food on the way. Yes, Pippa, I was trying not to say that word for like just purposes of just in case there might be children listening. So, yeah. But yeah, he was, yeah. In more than one way, Pippa. he had, they were starting to like curl. The ones on his head were starting to curl around backwards. And yeah, he was, and he liked to use them on you. Well, oh, Nana's getting food. See, everybody's getting food. I need to get some food. I ordered DoorDash earlier today, and I'm hungry again. Yes, I'm trying to be Jennifer Roberts. I'm trying to be. It's hard. It's difficult sometimes. Oh, that is so awesome, Nana. But see, yeah, that's good though. Your daughter is helping because, you know, think about how often and how long. I told my son, you know, he was doing something, and I said, oh, he asked if anybody wants something to drink because he was going in the house to grab a drink. And I was like, yeah, bring me something back. I said, it's the least you can do. I wiped your butt for like 5 years. Yeah, see, y'all are bad influences, Jennifer Roberts. And yes, Jeremy, goats are just weird. They really are. They are one of God's strangest creations. They're and you know that kind of thing. Llamas in real life are just they're creepy. Okay, Pippa. Oh, I love every moment, but I really do think they should have had somebody look over the canvas and the symbols before they sent them out to make sure that there aren't any symbols that can be confused with each other right next to each other. I think that's just a common problem in diamond painting, period. Dawn Marie, I'm sure that, they can be interesting if you work with them all the time, but as a casual observer driving through a safari park and you look over, and every time you look over, you've got a llama staring in your car window, walking beside you, staring at you, it's creepy. Ugh. Yes, they will spit at you. That was my son's brother-in-law's Shay. That was his biggest problem when we were driving through. Was like the very first ones we came across. He was scared to roll down the windows. He's like, I don't want to get spit on. And I'm like, I don't blame you. Yes, Pippa, I know it is a weird statement, but I've experienced it. So try having an ostrich looking at you in one side window and a llama looking through at you at the other one. You don't know what to do. Yes, the zebra bit me. Yes. Damn zebras. There's signs everywhere too. Says zebras bite. So I'm figuring, okay, I'll hold the bottom of the bucket so he won't bite my hand. And he took the whole side of the bucket in his mouth and was yanking on it. And he got my finger in between the bucket and his tooth. And it wasn't enough to where he caught me solid like that. He just caught me on the edge like that. And I yanked my finger back just in time. You mean don't run from the llama or the ostrich? Because that's kind of a losing battle on either side, especially with the ostrich. I don't think I could have driven through that safari park fast enough to outrun the ostrich. Well, Pippa, it was they put signs up that says zebras bite because they don't want people reaching out trying to pet the zebra. Um, but those two particular gangster zebras um, were standing beside just the side of the road there, waiting for somebody to pull up to feed them. And when you did, they just take your bucket. And that one just tried taking the bucket, but my hand wrapped around it so far when I was holding it on the bottom that where his teeth came around in the front side of it and grabbed the bottom, it just kind of caught my finger. It was more of an accident. He didn't mean to bite my finger. It just my finger was in his way. Pretty stripy ponies. Yeah, you can keep them pretty stripy ponies. If they were all like the camel, I'd have been happy. The camel was cool. He was like, all right, you just want to watch me eat. Okay, here you go. I'll take a bite. Yeah, I guess. I guess they did because, yeah, he just grabbed it and started pulling. I yanked it back and I was like, see ya. Ain't sticking around here. And those llamas are smart. Those llamas are so smart. Hey, Marissa. Yes, I did, Jennifer Roberts. I said gangster zebras because they were stealing buckets from everybody. They were just waiting for people to come driving by and looking, saying like, "Oh, look, a zebra," and roll down the window and stick a bucket out because they would yank the bucket out of your hand and then leave it laying there on the ground in front of them. There was like two buckets laying right in the middle of the road, right there where they were at. They were gangster zebras, and the llamas are just as bad. The llamas were just as bad. One of them would walk out in the middle of the road and would face your car like dead center in the middle of the road facing you and make you stop. And then you get descended upon by two other llamas from either side and sticking their head inside your car. Them llamas, man, they know how to they got a racket going on, man. They know what they got going on. The ostrich, yes, the ostrich. There was actually a T-shirt that said "I survived the ostrich" because he would not stop pecking at that damn bucket. I couldn't drive away fast enough. He just kept sticking his head in and whacking that bucket. Yeah, that was the highlight of my entire trip, except for the birthday party. That was the highlight of my entire trip. Was that there is so much more footage that I wasn't able to include because I recorded the whole drive-through from beginning to end, and there was so much more I couldn't include in there. I didn't have time in the video to do it. Yes, a llama ambush. Yeah, some of them birds are mean, Pippa. Them emus, man, they got that little angry face. Ostriches just kind of look big, dumb, and stupid, but emus, ooh, they got this angry looking face. You know what, Jennifer Roberts? I think they did. I I, I think they did. I mean, because I mean, for the most part, they were like really tame to a point. Like they weren't really scared of people at all. I mean, they wouldn't care. You'd be trying to drive by, and they'll walk beside you, keep up, and stick the head in the window just to see if you have food. Because I guess they're so used to people now that. But yeah, these animals don't figure out how to like work the system. But I was kind of upset, Pippa, because I wanted to see a kangaroo in person. I've never seen a kangaroo in person, at least not in a kind of even halfway wild open setting. I mean, I've seen them in cages at the zoo, but never like on a safari type thing. And I really wanted to see a kangaroo, and I was upset. Yes, odd but nice. That's yeah. I seen things too in the south end of Memphis. Things I didn't want to see. Uh, that's a rough part of town. That's like going to the south side of Chicago. You just don't go to South Memphis unless you are supposed to be there. Welcome back, Gina. But yeah, they invited me. My son's in-laws. They are like the coolest people ever, and I don't think they wanted me to leave either. And I really didn't want to leave at myself. I mean, the only reason I wanted to get back home was to see Hank. And but they've invited me to come back down in March and go to Disney with them. I've just got to come up with the funding to do so. So I think I'm going to do that because I would love to go back to Disney. You're buffering too, Nana. I don't know. Is it me? Let me try to close out the stuff on my PC and see if that changes anything. I don't think it will. Let me see if there's anything running on my computer that would fix this. I don't think there is. No, 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 nope. And the only thing open is Chrome with this up and running. Nope. Odd but nice. I don't know where the kangaroos were, but there were signs everywhere. As you were driving along on like a fence, you'd come up beside a fence and there'd be an arrow sign that says kangaroos that way. And you keep following the road and there were no kangaroos. And I was kind of disappointed because I wanted kangaroos. They did have an albino wallaby in a pen in the walkthrough area. Um, he just didn't look like he was in a good mood. He didn't look very happy. Yeah, odd but nice. That's what I'm thinking too. Either that or lots of extra time doing Lyft and DoorDash. And yeah, trying to cut back on the extra expenses, like constantly ordering DoorDash instead of cooking for myself. Because I just don't feel like cooking half the time. Oh, that'd be awesome, Brian. I would love to see I would love to see kangaroos. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Pippa. That they're pretty nasty with kicks. They used to use them all the time as spectacles for like kangaroo boxing and stuff like that. And probably the dumbest thing anybody's ever done is step in a boxing ring with a kangaroo. But who am I to judge? Yes, odd but nice. I've seen everything except the thing I wanted to. That's exactly it. I wanted to see kangaroos. The ring-tailed lemurs were cool. They were a lot of fun. Kind of like to get one of them as a pet. But that would keep Hank quite occupied during the day when I'm not here. Oh, this is so much fun. Somebody remind me again why I ordered a confetti nightmare. All right, Jennifer. Well, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I know that feeling. When I get done with this live, it won't be long for me. Then I got to go to bed. I say that, but I'll be up till 2 a.m. anyway, because I always am. Pippa, would I get him a kitten? I don't know how Hank would react to another cat. I know when I got him, one of the warnings that I got was he does not do well with other pets. He was in a foster situation before he was adopted to be brought to me. So one of the warnings was he does not do well with other pets. He likes being an only pet, I guess. So I don't know how getting him a kitten would help. Well, thanks, Pippa. I hope it does look good when I get done. I've got my worries, but I'm going to trust the process on this one. Hey, Shawana. Welcome to the live. Yeah, I probably could, but I don't have a lot of space in my apartment. My apartment is literally, my living room is 8 foot by 12 foot. My bedroom is 8 foot by 12 foot. My kitchen is probably a 6 by 6 foot kitchen. It's more of a kitchenette. And I've got a small hallway that's probably about 8 feet long and a bathroom, and that's it. That's my entire apartment. It's tiny. I don't know if I actually have room for another animal in this apartment. I don't have room for a fish tank, Donna. My apartment is like completely. I've got too much crap in here now as it is. I'm starting to look like a hoarder. Yeah, there's just enough room for me. I can walk from the front door to my chair here at my desk and sit down. And I can kind of prop my feet up on my guitar amp in front of the TV stand. And I've got a 55-inch TV on a TV stand here against the one wall. And, I can get into the kitchen, to the sink, and the stove, and the refrigerator. And the hallway is clear, so I can get to the closet and the bathroom. My bedroom is kind of piled up with stuff that when I moved in, I never unboxed it, never took it out, never undid, it's just piled in the bedroom. So my bedroom is a mess. I can walk around the bed, and that's about it in the bedroom. It's kind of getting dark in here. I'm sitting here in the dark trying to diamond paint. Let's see if this helps. Shed some light on the subject here. Oh, wait, that's the down. Trying to change the color of the light. There we go. There. That shed some light on it. Hi, Debbie W. And yeah, Gina, I think that's like a lot of people's bedrooms. I'm just a single dude living in a small apartment. My bedroom doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not having visitors over. Shawana, it is my custom of Hank, is what I'm working on. All my light went away. I had my window. I was just working off of my light from my open window, and the sun went down. And there's your special effects. Oh, Nana, I'm so sorry. Have you tried restarting like your Chrome or something? It may be on my end, and I don't know, but because you're not the only one who's been complaining of hamsters tonight. It may just be YouTube too. Yes, for anybody that vapes, I found this. It's through the company Hometown Heroes is the name of the vape juice company. Like you can see right there, Hometown Hero. This is called their Laser Wolf Ultra, and this flavor is Sticky Buns Ice Cream. And oh my God, it's so good. I can't put it down. And best thing with Hometown Heroes vape juice, if anybody vapes, if you buy it, a portion of the proceeds of every bottle they sell goes to help disabled veterans. So it's really a worthwhile cause too. My local shop sells it. My supervisor at work actually owns a vape shop, so I go there and get my juice and stuff, and they sell almost the entire lineup there in his shop. And it's some awesome juice, and it's actually the cheapest juice in the place as well. Oh, now I can see my canvas again. See, here's the problem with the canvas. You see all these white ones here? Some are H's. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Okay, there you go. Some of the H's, and then it's also got the little, like, double triangle thing right next to the H's. And I'm working on the double triangle one. Yes, odd but nice. Yes, you can buy zero nick vape juice. There's an awful lot of people that have never smoked a day in their life and took up vaping with zero nick, just because they thought it looked cool, I guess. But yeah, there's you can buy zero nick. The shop I buy from sells 0, 3 milligram, and 6 milligram, which all three of those are on the very low end anyway of nicotine amount. So 3 is the closest you can get most of the time anywhere from zero. So I vape 3 myself, and I've been on 3 milligrams for quite a long time. I started out on 24 milligrams. Don't give me no ideas, Jennifer Roberts. I found the dancing pineapple last night on the Facebook Messenger thing. Not was it last night, night before last? I can't remember, but yeah, I found the dancing pineapple filter, and I was like, you know what? I have got to do my video opening as a dancing pineapple. I wonder if that Smelly Cat song is copyrighted. If I could get the sound bite from it and then film a music video with Hank and me with the actual original sound bite. I wonder if that's copyrighted to where YouTube would like get upset about that. Hank walking through the smoke and me singing back up. I don't know. I don't sing in publicly unless I'm rather intoxicated. Hey, Snow Bunny. Oh, hi, Amber. Ash Inc. How are you? How's the sorting process going there in your house with all of the drill sorting? Oh, ugh. Oh, and I have been giving these plastic tips a try. They're okay. Personally, I find it hard to actually move my drills around when I want to get them straight, and I'm one of those ones I will sit and straighten a drill. Okay, my hat just hit the camera. I'm one of those that will sit and straighten a drill forever until I get it straight, and these are not good for that. Yes, I have, Snow Bunny. I have moved on to this section. It's his chin, the bottom of Hank's chin. And this area right here is about where his nose is going to be. So I'm making some progress. No time for that. What you got going on there, Amber? Day 3 of working on Hope runs deep and I only have one section left to do. Wow. That's pretty good. I've never done a diamond painting that fast. I got 30 by 30 here that took me like a month to do. I don't work very fast. If I put a disclaimer, it should be good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be the best option then. I'll find the sound bite and I'll play that over video of Hank walking through like some special effects. Dawn Marie, is you've worn the tip down doing that. Yeah, see, that's why I don't think those plastic ones are going to work real well for me. Um, I'm going to wait. I have a couple of Diamond Art Clubs here that have ABs, and I'm going to wait and see how they do with the ABs and see if they work better than the metal tip ones here for ABs before I just, find somewhere to send them. You threw them out and ordered what you needed, maybe more from Huacan. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would get frustrated sorting through all those drills because I do have. If anybody watched my 447 color sorting adventure part 1, yeah, I had originally won 447 colors in a raffle on a Facebook group, and they were sent to me. And when they were sent, there was at least 10 of the colors had broken open packages, and so there were loose drills everywhere. And I've never really sorted that order of 447 colors. It's still in a plastic tote underneath my desk, and all of those loose drills are in the bottom of that plastic tote. So I don't know if I'm ever going to sort that one. Oh, hey Rachel, welcome. This is the first time you've been in one of my lives, because normally I go live like well after your bedtime. It depends on the painting. Some you move through faster than others due to how excited you get while working. Yeah, I get that. Um, I did the Disney Princess one, the 70 by 70 of that one. I did that one a lot faster than I did the unicorn. And the unicorn, I started out really fast. I was like, man, this isn't going to take me any time at all. And then it just became tedious after a while. And I just, there was a few days I just took days off from it. Yeah, it's what I figured. I That's the problem. All of us people here in the US go live when it's like mid morning for you or midnight for you. Well, no, Pippa, see, normally I stay up till 2 a.m. I stay up till 2 a.m. My alarm goes off at 6:30. I snooze it 3 times and actually get out of bed at 7. And I have to be to work at 8 every morning. And then I work 8 to 5. Then I come home. I do DoorDash until around 9 some nights. And yeah, I'm still up until 2 a.m. I'm like nonstop. All right, y'all be sending food to each other, and I'm hungry. I've got some deer sausage in the fridge. My coworker gave it to me. I just haven't figured out how to prepare it yet. That's right, Rachel. Yep. Men don't tell you when to put the drill pen down. That's the thing. See, the next person I meet and I'm in a relationship with, I think I want them to be a diamond painter, or I'm going to get them into it, so that way there is no like jealousy of you spend more time diamond painting than you do with me. Oh, you're going to go read. Okay, well, have a good night, Amber. I guess I'll probably end up talking to you on the group chat on Facebook. Sophie wakes around 5:30ish. Oof. Yeah, see, I don't even like my alarm going off at 6:30. I use, like I said, I snooze it, and then half the time uh, I sleep through the next time it goes off, and I don't hear it. And then I hear my Alexa alarm. I can't say that too loud because, you know. um. Okay, what did I miss? That's weird, but okay. Enjoy. Oh, I must. Joint stash or separate stash? I would say separate stash because even though you're together, there's still going to be things that you each individually like to work on. And yeah. But if I ran out of stuff in my stash, I'm sure I would raid hers. Even restarted your phone. Wow. I hope it's not me. Like I said, I didn't really do a whole lot. I have just opened up the laptop like early this afternoon and I posted the announcement of going live. And I just kind of left the laptop on all afternoon, just sitting here so that I could just click go live at 8. So it may be me. I may have like overheated my laptop. I don't know. Hi, Jamie. Welcome to my live. There's a lot of new faces I've never seen in here before. Oh, Cindy's Traveling Crafts. How are you doing? Yeah, I think that would be fun having somebody to do the big DPs with. I really think it would be. They could sit across the desk and they could do the top half while I do the bottom half. And then there's no, well, how in the world am I going to flip this around and work on it? And yeah, see? Yeah, Dawn Marie, the 3865s in that unicorn were crazy. There was a lot of them. My focus is off. It looks crystal clear on my screen, which probably means that the bitrate quality isn't good because that's what happens is it looks blurry on the other end, but on my end, it's really nicely focused. I see that on other people's lives from time to time too. And I think that's just got to be the internet, and it could just be YouTube. Yvonne just posted a progress pic on Mrs. Coffee's and Rachel's group. Oh, let me take a look here. I thought about starting my own Facebook group for mine, but I'm in like everybody else's Facebook group. Do we need another one? All right. Oh, that is pretty. That is really pretty. I like that. Brand new phone, and I came. There it is. Yep. That's pretty. I like that, Yvonne. Uh-oh, Brian. I hope your picture didn't break. Oh, that's awesome, Jamie. Yeah, you're gonna love the rest of the video, Jamie. All of the safari park footage. That was yeah. Yeah, see, Rachel, that's the thing. I really don't want to start a new group because, I'm in so many of them, and at one point I was actually on, the admin or moderator team for several of them, and yeah, I don't want to start another whole group and have to add more to my plate than what I already have. Hey, Saphira's mama, another new face in my lives. Yeah, I'm liking Chuck Pinson stuff too. I really am. A lot of it's really pretty. I may have to get some of that uh, once I knock my stash down some. I don't think I'm gonna buy any more until I knock my stash down some because I work so slowly. I'm sure what I have on hand here is enough stash for at least a year, maybe more at the speed I work. So yeah, I don't really need to buy any more right now. Your boys start school tomorrow, 5th and 10th grade, and you're going to catch up on some YouTube, and awesome. Oh, you saw up to the zebras. Okay. Yeah, you're just getting into the good part. The next part is the funniest. It's the swarm. Is what I called it. It's like every animal in the park knew that was the place to go to get food from cars. Maybe after you have over 1K subs and are moderated. Is that the word? Oh, monetized. Yeah, maybe then I'll start like I don't expect to make a lot of money off YouTube though. I really don't. It was never my goal. It was never really my goal to see, oh, let me see how many subscribers I can get. And here I look at subscribers. Where'd y'all come from? Because I was blown away. I'm like, wait, no, I can't have close to 500 already. Yes, the dancing pineapple is awesome. Yeah, Yvonne, my granddaughter started kindergarten on Thursday, I think. This past Thursday, yeah, which would have been yeah, school's starting back and the college kids are coming back into town. I never thought I'd hear myself say, I'm so glad to see drunk college kids again. Yeah, Rachel, I blame Hank too. Hank is the star of my channel. I'm just the supporting act, and I give voice to what you see on the screen. I'm the voiceover artist. Sticky art, hello. Welcome to my channel. I think I've seen you around before, but I don't think I've ever seen you in one of my lives either. Lots of new faces popping in tonight. It's awesome. Oops, almost put that on an H. And it is so hot in this apartment. I'm going to sweat to death. But if I turn the air on, that's all you're going to hear on my live is my air conditioner. So just wait till my live is over, and then I'll turn the air conditioner on like high cool and just like freeze myself out of here for a while. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yes, I got I got this one from Lassen's Lathe Works. I love the dolphin trails. The first time I saw one, I was like, I have to have a dolphin trails. And then I got the surfboard. And I love my surfboard. Sticky art. What's it gonna be? You're talking about my painting is my custom of Hank. Yeah, I love these pens, Cindy. I absolutely love them. I just got one from Diamond Pens with a Z. It should be on the way. I just paid for it yesterday morning. So it should be here soon enough from Canada. And then I can start using that one too. I got the, what was it? It's called Blue Sapphire Ice. It's all just solid. It's basically the same color solid blue as this with the blue there, but it's transparent blue. So it's really pretty. I was watching your video today and my kids asked me who I was watching. I told them that you were the one with Hank and they knew right away who I was watching. Yeah, see, Hank's the star. But yeah, well, I'm so kind. You're so kind and jovial. It's so refreshing to be invited into your world. Oh, well, thank you. I try to be. I'm actually the same person in real life that you hear on here. I try to be happy all the time. Even when I'm in a bad mood, you probably wouldn't know it because I'm just not one to show it on the outside, which maybe not be a good thing either. But and I have so much fun doing Lyft driving with that. My customers, my riders have so much fun in my car. Matter of fact, I just found on Amazon carpool karaoke. It's a microphone that Bluetooths to your phone, and it also has an FM transmitter so that you can sing through your car speakers, and that way you can. It'll basically connect with your phone, and then you can use like Spotify or Pandora, and you can do karaoke in the car. And I'm going to get one of these microphones so that my Lyft riders can do karaoke in the car while I'm driving. Blue is my favorite color. Yes, blue is my favorite color. I've got my dolphin pen, of course, my blue tray, my blue grinder to match the tray, uh, my blue tape measure, my blue pen here, and my blue pen here, and my blue vape mod. And the pen stand that I just ordered off Amazon is a blue transparent acrylic pen stand. So yeah, you'd never tell that blue was my favorite color. Yeah, what do you want? He just wants to stand here and stare at me. This is what he does. He just sit here and stare at me. I think I know what it is. It's probably time for treats. Um, he normally gets treats at 8, and I don't think I gave him treats at 8 tonight. So he's just being too sweet right now. Yeah, step right in the sticky spot. Hank, as I said earlier, if you weren't here, Hank is turning this diamond painting into a true 5D diamond painting. It's going to be textured with real Hank fur. Because he likes to come and sit right there in my exposed section. Yeah, right now, actually, it's dig your claws into Dad's shoulder time. That's what he's doing. He's got his claws dug in my back on the back side of my shoulder, and he's just kind of hanging on for dear life. And now he's climbing. I don't understand. Okay, Hank, here. Yeah, climb up there. Here. I filled your little. Where did he put his little bird? I filled his bird with catnip. Here. It's catnip bird. Yes, he climbs up on my shoulder. He likes to put his head up over my shoulder like a burping baby. But then when he does, he digs his claws in on the backside of my shoulder and pulls himself up higher. And then when he wants to move higher again, he'll dig them in again and pull himself up. And of course, now my whole back of my shoulder is nothing but claw marks from the cat. And it doesn't really feel very nice when he does that. Yes, the world we live in. Oh, guess what? I think I finished. Oh, good night, Rachel. Have a great night. I mean, I wouldn't say you're lucky, though, because it is so nice having your cat, like, cuddle you all the time. Just at times, it can be really inconvenient because they want to do it at the worst possible moment. I mean, otherwise, oh, I love cuddling with Hank. It's so relaxing. It's like he's almost my emotional support cat, even though he doesn't really, that wasn't his purpose. But he's become that because I just have that hard day at work and I come home and Hank just wants to be right with me. And I love that. Yes, it is soothing. Oh, he wants to sniff the camera and rub his face on it because he's a face rubber. Really? You're going to step right in that spot, huh? Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Rachel. It's good having you here. Yeah, I know. Ouch. Okay. But yeah, I love my Hank. I don't know what I would do without him. I really don't. Jeremy, poor Mary Jane don't want you touching her. You know, some cats are like that though. I mean, my my son has a cat there, but just kind of it wants to be outside. It doesn't want to be inside with the other cats. They've got 3 other cats. And it doesn't want to be in the house with the other cats. And when it's time to eat, it'll come up on the porch and it'll meow at you and it'll look at you and it'll rub itself on your leg. But as soon as you reach down to touch it, it just goes away. It's like, okay, touch me. Odd but nice. Which one from them? I don't know what you're talking about. Ow! Oh! Ow! 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 Oof. He just dug in my back. Hank, buddy. This. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there he is. That's the only place he wants to be. And if I try to grab him and pull him down, he's in. Oh, Hank, pause, buddy. Okay. What color is I working on? What time is it? It's 9:21 already. Has this hour and a half gone by this quickly already? That's fast. He's going to climb up in the window. Somebody's smoking. I can smell it. Oh, it's my neighbors. It's kind of odd. My window here is right beside the back door, so when people go outside to smoke and the breeze is blowing the right way, I can tell there's people out there smoking. So allergic to cats. One of our guinea pigs loves to diamond paint and watch YouTube with me. She makes up for the cat. Okay, I've got to see this. I got to see a guinea pig diamond painting. If you got a guinea pig that can diamond paint, you put it on America's Got Talent. We've got to see this. I mean, just like the chicken that played keyboard on there. I was just completely marveled by a chicken that could play keyboard. Until I saw how they did it, and I thought, oh, okay. I'll have to DP left-handed. Yeah, I need to learn how to do things with my left hand anyway. Yeah, you know, Pippa, it's odd when you're sitting here doing this. A lot of people say, oh, I'm so scared to go live because I just don't know how. But you know what? It goes so fast. You don't even realize it. Hank is sitting up in the windowsill looking outside, just watching stuff. So he don't know what's up. He knows what's up in his world. In his world, it's treat time. It's always treat time in Hank's world. Yeah, more like sit in the windowsill time and clean himself. See, until the moment I clicked live, he was sleeping in the windowsill nice and peacefully. And then as soon as I clicked live, that's when he came to life too. It's like he's performing for the camera. You know, I can't wait till I get to the top half of this. Hi, Diamond Fiber Crafts. Hi, Aussie Diamond Painters. Oh, you going to bed, Yvonne? Good night. No, your cat's getting mad at you for not being in bed. See? That's what Hank does to me, too. She sits and watches and chatters at me. I wish she would pick up the pen. I will post a picture of her in Rachel and Mrs. Coffee's group for you tomorrow. Okay, that's great. You know, Pippa, cats I found are very forgiving animals. I mean, look at Hank. I left him here alone for a week, but now I left him alone a day, 7 day a week, live video of birds chirping and birds playing in bird feeders with relaxing cat music. And I left that playing on my 55-inch TV on YouTube while I was gone for him. And I made sure that the people that were coming to take care of him knew that if it was not on, to turn it back on when they came over. So he had something to keep him occupied. But it is be right back, need food. Yes, I did, Pippa. I did. Well, see, Hank is a very spoiled cat. Um, he has one of those gravity feeder dishes that you just keep the jug filled up with food and it's upside down over top of the dish. He has one of those. So he always has food available, and he has the same thing with the water, one of those water dishes that just refills itself as he drinks. So he's always got food and water available to him. And then when I wake up in the morning, he will go right to the closet where I keep the treats because he knows he gets treats first thing in the morning. And then when I leave in the morning, I put on 24-hour live bird feeder cam on YouTube on my TV, and he watches that during the day while I'm gone. When I come home at lunch, because I do come home for lunch, I give him treats at lunchtime. And then when I come home in the evenings at 5, I give him treats again. And then he normally gets treats around 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And then before I go to bed, usually around midnight or so is when he's already starting to beg for it. I give him the Meow Mix wet food in the little single serving packs, the stuff that's like real fish, real crab meat, and stuff like that. Yeah, he gets that every night around midnight, one serving of that. And then before I go to bed, I put on the relaxing cat sleep music, usually one of those 8-hour videos or whatever, so that he'll relax at night and go to sleep and be happy. Can I come back as your cat? Sure. Dave is currently single. He's available, aren't you? Yes, I am. I am very single. I really am. Uh, no, I'm not taken. You know, I just haven't had. I haven't put any effort into looking since the last one and I broke up. Yeah, the last girlfriend and I broke up. In fact, Pippa was probably in the same group at the time with me that she was in, and yeah, we just kind of. She was the one that actually delivered Hank to me for on behalf of the Facebook group I was in. I've already said I would no longer speak that name of that group on YouTube because they warned me not to, or they were going to take legal action. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm not going to risk it. So I'll see Diamond Painter started. I've always wanted to come to Australia. uh, oh, hey, hop down, buddy. Diamond Fiber Crafts. What image am I currently working on? It is a custom image from Evermoment of my cat. It's a picture of Hank that I took not long ago. Yeah, Donna, it was a mixed up mess. Um, and so, yeah. But it's behind me, and those that are still friends with me from there are still friends, and those other ones I just don't talk to. Aussie Diamond Painters, you're probably too young for me. I don't know about that. Next weekend will be my 46th birthday. They certainly live up to their group. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. The event in town that night, and there's several other things going on, big events in town. Plus, next weekend is the actual return week. Next weekend is bound to be a crazy weekend for Lyft and making money. So, yeah. Was it you saying you wanted to set up a DP company here? Oh, wow. Oh, see there, Cindy? Yeah. We're still youngsters. We're still we're still kids. At least I still am. I'm a kid at heart. Most of my friends are in their 20s. It's kind of weird. I'm like the grandpa that hangs out with kids that are old enough to be his own kids, and I get along mostly with people half my age. I don't know why. He's like, "Hey, Dad, you're talking. Who are you talking to? I'm the only one here to talk to me." Yeah, see, that's what Hank does. He doesn't give any kind of attention. You must really be lagging, odd but nice, because I said that like quite some time ago when we were talking about when Hank doesn't come alive until I. Uh-oh, everybody's buffering. Then again, it's Sunday night on YouTube. Who knows? Could be a lot of people live on YouTube tonight. Well, see, I do that too, Aussie Diamond Painters. I look in the mirror and wonder who that old fart is because I just don't feel as old as I look. Yeah, I'm starting to get some jitter on my screen too. Yeah, Gina, see, that's it. I mean, in my mind, I feel like I'm still 25, but I wake up in the morning and I feel like I'm 65. Wow, I think I finished another number. I'm sure down to it, I'll find another one of that number somewhere because I always find one that I missed later. Melissa, you don't give up. You're going to leave me on your bed. See what happens? She just left me on her bed. You're not the first one to have done that either. More China mail, which is not odd for me. I miss things all the time. The children. See, there it is, Aussie. See, that's why I probably haven't put any effort into really looking for anybody yet, because I'm actually, to be honest with you, this is the first time in my life, and here I am 46, and this is the first time in my life I've actually been single and didn't have somebody else like right after coming out of one relationship into another. And I think that's what's been wrong. I haven't had time to actually live a single life, because I got married at 18, like right after I moved out of my mom's house and joined the Navy. I got married like right away. And I was married for 13 years. And as soon as we got divorced, I was with somebody else. And, it was like kind of, I never took that time to be single and be a bachelor. And I'm just kind of enjoying that time to be me without having somebody else to have to think about, I guess. Yeah, you heard that, Melissa. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to find somebody and be happy, because there's plenty of times that I do feel like I want somebody, but I just don't want something serious, committed. You know, I'm looking more for a friend to hang out with than I'm looking for a relationship, if that's the best way to put it. If I carry him to my desk, I can't hear him, but if I leave him on my bed, I buffer. That sounds weird. Why can't you hear me at your desk? Oh, you're very welcome, Jamie. I loved it. I joined the Navy. I joined the Navy because of Top Gun. I was one of those. Well, because of Top Gun. My entire childhood, all I could think about, dream about, I ate, slept, and thought U.S. space program. I was an astronaut nerd. I knew everything about the space program there was to know. In fact, there was like kids in my class that didn't even know that we had landed on the moon, let alone what I knew about the space program. I knew what qualifications it took to be an astronaut and what they were looking for and how to get to that point. The only problem was I didn't follow what I knew, and I didn't apply myself in high school, or I'd have gotten in a naval academy and I'd probably be retired from the Navy by now, but I probably would have already had a space station flight under my belt at this point. But I didn't apply myself in high school. I did poorly. I wasn't accepted into the Naval Academy, so I joined the Navy and I worked on F-14s. If you two get to talk off YouTube from this chat, you've got to let us know. Okay, odd but nice. What was the last thing you heard? Yeah, see, Brian, I mean, I'm all right with it. I mean, like I said, companionship would be good. Just to have somebody else there as a companion would be good. Um, but I just don't want to be in a committed relationship to where I have to worry about, oh, I've got to do this at this time, got to be there at this time. And no, I just want somebody who's like going to call up and say, hey, you want to come over and hang out for a while? Yeah, sure. That kind of thing. I don't want anything serious and committed. Little kitty paws. Was the last thing you heard was little kitty paws odd but nice? Did you click the little live on the bottom of the player where next to the volume there's like a little button that says live? If the little light is red, then you're live. If not, you're behind. If you click that live, it'll take you to the current moment. Pippa's comment about little kitty paws. Wow, you're like way behind. I think I can't even go back that far to read them all. I think Diamond Fibercrafts is behind too. There must be a lot of lag on my live tonight because I'm getting comments popping through right now in chat that were things that I responded to like 10 minutes ago. Yep, there's Hank. He's kind of just chilling. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I didn't even realize he was in the camera shot. There he is. It's my buddy. Yep. You're seeing my special effects. I'm the only YouTube channel with live special effects. See? No, Hank is not bothered by it at all. He doesn't bother him slightest bit. I'll sit here all the time. He'll get right in my face and I'll blow it off in his face and he'll just sit there and look at me. He just appears in the cloud. That's right, the mystical diamond painting effect. See? Oh, got that one. Oh, nice color. It's kind of a lavender-ish. Forgetful Red. Forgetful Red. I like that name. Problem is, will you remember that you came in here tonight? It's just a joke, right? I just had to. You see, there's so many colors in this image, in this diamond painting, that are not in Hank. And I don't understand how they got some of these colors from that photograph. Like these reds, there's no red in that photo town just south of Covington called Brighton, Tennessee. It's probably about an hour from Jackson if you take the back roads to get to Jackson, is where they're from. They're about 30 miles north of Memphis. Jackson is about, what, an hour or so east of Memphis? I was close, but not quite. Thanks, old CB name. No, I forgot. Ah, yeah, my old CB name. I had a few of them. My last one was Storm Chaser. It was my last CB handle when I was driving truck. It was given to me by a couple of guys in a truck stop. We were just sitting around having dinner and talking, and we got to talking about, it seemed like every time there was a major storm system somewhere in the US, my company was sending me through it. It sent me through uh, there was a female hurricane name on the East Coast. I can't remember the name of it, but it came right up to Chesapeake Bay of Maryland. Well, I had picked up a load from Hartford, Connecticut, going to Columbia, South Carolina. Really? Does that thing have its own mind? You know what, Forgetful Red? It's very true. I if we're not friends on Facebook, it goes into my others section in my messages, and I I don't usually check it because Facebook should notify you when you have messages in there waiting. To be honest with you, um, let me go in and check. I don't see anything from anybody that I haven't already seen. One of my pigs will crane her neck to sniff up my vape cloud. The same one that watches YouTube and enjoys watching me. Oh, guinea pig. Okay. I was like, you got pigs running around in the house? Um, yeah, I know they did. They disconnected Messenger and Facebook. Yeah, he's just laying here, Marissa. He's just like, the little tail has a mind of its own. It just twitches and moves. He's asleep, but the tail's still going right in my way. Um, Forgetful Red, I am not seeing a message there at all. Nope. Oh, I have to go to my actual page. Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh, I don't see anything new there either that I didn't already know about. Yeah. Uh, It will be in the message area. I've looked in my messages. Yeah, I don't see it. It was about a vape product. Um, was it like very recently or a long time ago? Nope. Oh yeah, you can see the other Pippa. The other on Messenger, the other folder is actually considered your requests folder, is your request message requests uh, on the phone app. It was when I was on vacation. Okay. Let me check here on my PC real quick. Go to Facebook. Go to messages. Yeah, see, they don't have an others folder on Facebook anymore, Pippa. It's called message requests now. Are you sure you sent it to me and not to my son has a Facebook just like mine, and I also have another Facebook account that's a picture of me in a cowboy hat. If you went to that one, you might have gone to the wrong one. IPv mini squonk to use in your car so you don't. Oh yes, I remember reading that somewhere. It wasn't in my messages though. I thought you left a what YouTube uh, comment. Oh yes, you sent. Okay, that's right. I forgot I have that page. Oh yes, that's right. I have the Diamond Paint with Diamond Dave Facebook page. I didn't create a group. I created a page, and then I never did anything with it. So yeah, okay. Yep, that's right. I read that. See what I deal with? Yeah, I thought about the squonks, uh, Forgetful Red. I really did, but I don't know. Lisa Moore, hello, welcome to my live. You came in right at the end here. Didn't realize it's 9:56, y'all. We have a few more minutes, and it's time to pack it up for the night. Hank's already packed it up for the night, as you can see. At least for the time being. The only way I'd know he's alive is the tail keeps moving. I just moved, and he heard me move, and he started looking around. It's only 1 p.m. for you, Aussie Diamond Painters. It's almost 10 p.m. for me. Yeah, 3 minutes to 10 here as well. Odd but nice. Where are you, odd but nice? I mean, the central time zone is a pretty big place, but you're obviously in the same time zone as me. So. He does. He's got little white paws. Now he's sitting up and looking at me. He's got the cutest little white paws. And he keeps them so clean. He always is keeping his paws clean. You're a few hours ahead of me. It's only 7:57. Gina, where are you? You're in California? Good night, Shawana. Thank you for stopping in. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, Cindy, you're in Texas. I'm in North Dakota. We're up here with Mrs. Coffee and Wolfpack. Reno, okay. Reno owes me a lot of money, Gina. In truck, I used to stop at the truck stop there in Reno, and I used to go to the casino, and I lost way too much money in Reno. Reno owes me a lot of money. Texas. I live in Euless, Cindy. I lived there for about a year and a half. In fact, my real mom and my youngest sister still lives there. You know, Forgetful Red, I thought about that. I'm still tempted to. The offer was my son told me as I was leaving. I got about 2 hours out from when I left because I didn't leave till like 9:30, 9:45 in the evening, and they were kind of worried about me leaving that late and driving. And my son kept texting to check, and he was like, "Where are you at?" And I told him, "I'm like, oh, I'm in Southeast Missouri now, and I'm heading towards St. Louis." And I said, "It's storming really bad right now," and it was then. It was just a lot of lightning. Wasn't a whole lot of lightning and wind. There wasn't a whole lot of rain with it. But he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He said, "You know, Anita, his mother-in-law," he says, "Anita says you can turn around and come back. In fact, they said you can come live in the camper if you want and just pay the electric bill and do Lyft full time in Memphis." And I thought, you don't know how tempted. Oh, Marissa, you're in Dallas. Yeah, I used to work in Dallas when I worked for a company called Billiards and Barstools. When I lived there, I was a field service tech, repairing coin-operated video games, jukeboxes, cigarette machines, pinball machines. All right, Brian. Talk to you later. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good night. Yeah, that's true. Odd but nice. That is very true. Texas is the only state in the continental U.S. that you cannot legally, as a truck driver, legally travel all the way across the state in one shift. If you drive across I-10. But see, then again, Texas thinks of itself as another country anyway. So it absolutely is like going into a different country when you go to Texas. It takes some getting used to for somebody from the outside. Could I do that in time? You mean move down there later? Yeah, I probably could. Good night, Jamie. Thanks for stopping in. It was great having you here. Yeah, you know what? Odd but nice. I probably would have, but I still have a lot of things here I need to pack and take with me before I move anywhere. I've got a storage unit here that um, most of it is stuff from when my mom passed last year. Uh, I had to go to Maryland and bring a lot of it back with me. So um, it's a lot of it is stuff I can't get rid of. So I need to keep it. It's stuff I can't replace. So I need to keep it. And yeah, if I was going to do a move like that, I couldn't just spur the moment do it. I'd have to save the money for a U-Haul and make sure I got all my stuff and go down and do it the right way. Oh yeah, no, you couldn't. Even with the new trucking laws, back in the day, it used to only be 8 hours on, 8 hours off was the trucking laws, and you couldn't do it then legally. And now it's 10 and it's 14 and 10, but out of that 14 on, you're only allowed 10 hours of driving time. So no, you still can't make it all the way across Texas on I-10 from the east to west or west to east in one driving shift. It's just too many. All right, good night, Gina. It's been really nice having you here. Thanks for coming, and we'll talk to you another time. Actually, next Sunday, I'm live every Sunday night. Yeah, that's a long drive. I mean, driving in a car, you don't have the logbook rules that you do in a big truck. Uh, so yeah, when I drove a big truck, you could start in El Paso on the east side, on the west side, and you would not make it all the way across to the east side in one driving shift. You'd have to stop most of the way through, which coming down through there, I think in Southwest Texas, I can't remember the name of the town, but there's a town down there, Esperanza, Texas. It's really nothing more than a truck stop. The whole town is just a truck stop, but it's called the Tiger Truck Stop, and they have live tigers in cages at the truck stop right there in the restaurant when you're sitting there to eat. And I used to love stopping in there all the time. San Angelo. I love going to San Angelo. Did you see the Marfa lights while you were there? That was close to that area. Everyone needs a kitten to play with. Yes. Yes, I agree. I think there'd be a whole lot less dysfunction in this world if everybody had a cat. If everyone had a cat to cuddle them and calm them, ow, claws hurt. Now he wants to lick my hand. See? This is even calming and relaxing. um, what do you mean by where? Where, Don Marine? You mean where's Esperanza or Marfa? Marfa was down near San Angelo. I remember that because I did a run to San Angelo one time. And there's a town there called Marfa, M-A-R. And there's a thing there about the market at night. And there's like a valley that it overlooks. You can actually see lights floating in the air in that valley, and they don't know where they came from. Nobody knows where the Marfa lights come from. They're kind of a mystery, natural phenomenon thing. Yeah, well, Hank does too if I let him keep going. And Hank likes to try to groom my arm because I do have like the hair on my arm. He likes to groom my arm, and then you know how cats, when they're grooming, they'll actually use their teeth. He'll do the same thing to me. But he doesn't hurt when he does that. That little rough tongue does after a while, though. It's like sandpaper. Oh, All right, y'all. It is about time to wrap this up, because I've got to get myself ready for work tomorrow, grab a shower, and get myself ready for work. Got a couple things I got to do, so I will catch you all next Sunday, and I'll probably try to record some this week if I get a chance, so I can start getting caught back up with the amount of recording. I've been missing out on recording because I took my webcam with me to Tennessee. I took all of the stuff I needed to record while I was there so I could do some more videoing while I was there, and I left my laptop at home, so I had nothing to record. So now I got to get caught back up on recordings for the week. Oh, you're very welcome, y'all. I hope everybody has a great week. And I will see you all again live next Sunday night. And until then, rock on, y'all.